at noon, a Gainesville man is behind bars after breaking into a home and crashing into a vehicle while running from law enforcement. Gainesville police officers arrested 47-year-old James Davis early this morning. Officers say Davis went into a Gainesville home at about 1 p.m. yesterday, looked around, and then went back to his vehicle. Officers found him driving east on 39th Avenue and tried to pull him over, but Davis refused to stop. They say he swerved into the opposite lane on the 1900 block of Northwest 13th Street, almost hitting another vehicle going north. Police say Davis then followed that vehicle and tried to hit the victim several times. Several residents then boxed Davis in with their vehicles on 2106 Northwest 13th Street near Rogers Realty. Officers say Davis took off on foot on Northwest 13th Street, where police were able to take him into custody.